Hey guys, welcome to Rosie's Dessert Spot. In this video tutorial, we'll be creating this really fun, super pale wedding style cake. I have an 8-inch cake that's been pre-crumb coated, so it's got a thin layer of frosting all around it trapped in the crumbs. And then I'm applying a second layer of frosting. This is going to be the decorative layer. This buttercream is unique in that it doesn't actually use butter, it uses vegetable shortening in place of butter. So I'll have the recipe linked in the description box below and in the eye icon up top as well if you'd like to know how to make this super pale frosting. Smooth it out with your bench scraper. These are available at rosiesdessertspot.com. And when you're happy with the finish on the outside of the cake, bring that lip of frosting to the center. I've used my spatula to do this, and then I'm popping it into the fridge to set for at least 20 minutes. In the meantime, you can work on your middle tier and your top tier. I'm using the same frosting on all of these cakes and following the exact same steps, only this time, once we're happy with that final layer of frosting, just the neatness of it, we're going to take a spatula starting at the bottom. We're going to keep it steady against the cake, just the tip of it, and turn the turntable while keeping your arms steady. Once you create one loop around, reposition your scraper higher and higher on the cake until it's completely covered in these grooves. Bring the lip of frosting to the center, and now with the 6-inch and the 4-inch, we want to place these into the freezer for about half an hour to an hour, just until the frosting is super firm to the touch. You could also use the back of a teaspoon if you don't want to use a spatula, or you could use an even larger spatula to create even bigger grooves. If you enjoy these video tutorials, feel free to subscribe. We upload a new video every week. Bring the lip of frosting to the center, and again, as I mentioned, these go into the freezer for at least half an hour. Into the 8-inch cake and also into the 6-inch cake, I'm adding in some dowels. These are bubble tea straws that I've cut flush with the top of the cake, and then I'm sticking my 6-inch on top with some frosting so it doesn't move around. Then I've taken a little teaspoon and I'm dipping it into some blue frosting. I just used the white frosting, added in some navy blue gel color by Chef Master, and I'm creating these little dollops here and there. I reload my spoon every second or so swipe, and I add in more gel color into the same batch of frosting just to make it darker and darker each time, and I've done that 3 times. Concentrate the darker colors at the bottom and the lighter colors at the top to create kind of like an ombre petal effect. Stick your 4-inch cake on top of your 6-inch, and remember we have dowels there to support the weight of the cake. For that finishing touch, we're going to add in some gold leaf. This is 100% edible. You can normally buy it from most cake decorating supply stores or online. Just make sure it says 100% edible. Massage it onto those 2 middle tiers and top tier. And then for the base tier, I wanted to still incorporate some gold in there. So I've taken some edible gold luster dust and I've mixed it with a vodka. You could also mix it with rose water spirit, or if you can't use alcohol, vinegar and lemon juice both work really well to create an edible paint. Paint in a petal here and there, nothing too fancy. Just to tie in the gold leaf at the top to match. And you're done. Very fun, very easy, and I think a pretty elegant looking wedding style cake. Hope you guys enjoyed this video and give it a go. If you do, hashtag Rosie's Dessert Spot so I can see your awesome creations as well. Thanks again for tuning in, and we'll see you in the next tutorial.